We need PVDH ratings immediately when cards get spoiled for MTG finance reasons. All right, we resolve mulligans, Ancient Tomb, Chalice on 1 to start for Roland.
Okay.
Roland likely at this point does not know what Dominic is on, but it has now been revealed. Cloudpost to start.
I will.
Go ahead.
Attempt to.
All right, Amiria comes in on tap, taking 3 damage as Roland. Floppy Amiria. No, we're all right. A little bit better, taking it completely out of the sleeve.
Get the
White plume.
white plume going.
Jeez.
Is that in?
Yeah.
All right, that's in. It gets an G's from Dominic, and Roland takes the initiative, and will enter the first room of the Undercity. We're not doing the raffle yet, but we will be doing a raffle later on today's stream. Yeah, we don't have a new initiative overlay yet, but I'm working on it. I really am working on it. I think I have some cool ways of doing it.
Sure, that's got counter.
Yep.
Okay, throwing a needle right into the trash is Dominic. Thanks to Chalice with 1 charge counter on it. All right, Roland's going to get to untap here. Let's see where Roland goes. Probably putting counters. Yep, 2 counters go on the white plume.
It's like the super. That's you.
PVDH says, why does initiative feel old and boring already? This deck is so 2022. I was actually talking about that with some friends at the shop this week. Like, initiative first appeared on 90s MTG in September of 2022. It's like so long ago already.
I played against I will.
I've done a really bad job at keeping up with one. I can name only like 5 cards in the set. Is it just me? Am I crazy?
Sure.
Chalice on 1 lands on the table once again for Roland. Chalice on 1, you know, you can stop cards like Crop Rotation, Elvish Reclaimer, Needle, as we saw in Game 1. Not a lot of targets in Cloudpost, but some good stuff. All right, there's a Snow Forest for Dominic, and Green Sun X is 1.
So that's 3, 2, 5.
All right, there's Elvish Reclaimer, as we just mentioned. This time it's getting under the the Chalice by coming out of the library with Green Sun Zenith. So that's a good start for Dominic here in Game 2.
Yep.
John Doe says 1 has a lot of bangers. Yeah, I keep just seeing, even in our Discord server, cards from 1 getting posted. The set looks powerful, for sure. It's Chromox for Roland, exiling Amiria's Call for imprint. Touch the Spirit Realm. We'll remove Elvish Reclaimer.
Play another Cloudpost, and I will
3.
Another Cloudpost for Dominic. And a pass.
3.
Well, at least I was. Oh, well. So there's so much white point. It's like, yeah, you're talking. I guess I would.
Dominic, of course, with a beautiful 90s Magic playmat. Looks very stylish.
I don't think that's
Yep.
All right, Roland following up here, tapping that Ancient Tomb once again. And White Plume once again. It'll resolve. And Roland will enter the first room of the Undercity. Most likely finding a Plains. A little peek at Dominic there. There it is. Casey Greger with a great question is at the Adirondack Forest on the playmat. Close. I don't think it was as far up in New York as the Adirondacks, but somewhere near there. Look, actually.
Like everything I have, unfortunately.
Parentheses in there.
Sure. Another white
And
plume.
kill Grist.
I have the exact location somewhere. I'll have to look it up later. All right, here's Elite Spellbinder for Roland. And I think we're going to get the text of the card looked up here. Freezy, thanks for the follow. Welcome.
I mean, with your hand is empty, so with the trigger on the stack, I'm going to Besage you. I'm going to channel Besage you for your chalice.
Okay, so then I can.
You're fine. I just wanted to. I was just wondering about.
Yeah, it's just 2 more to cast.
Yep. Okay. I was just wondering for the Besage you. Yeah. I mean, you can take what you want, but they're getting cast.
Okay. Trigger. Yeah, I'll take one of the. Sure. All right.
All right, crop rotation, Eye of Ugin, and it looks like a Glimmer Post with the cards in hand. One crop rotation is now exiled with a Elite Spellbinder tax on it. But it doesn't seem like Dominic was that upset about it. He's facing down. Quite a bit of power on the board, though.
And then I will pass turn 2.
Play a Glimmer Post. Go.
Sure, you go.
Yep. 23.
Nope.
Roland found a Plains from Beseju.
Yeah, I'm passing to you.
Roland collects Japanese cards, if that's what you're wondering.
Draw. Yeah, discard the days. Go to 2.
There's always a phase where I hate it, and then
And then
Wait, what is? I'm sorry. What is that card in your hand? I thought you were empty.
This is the because I got the.
That goes into play.
Oh, it goes into play.
Yes,
I thought it was
yeah,
my
yeah.
hand.
No, sorry, it goes into play.
Okay, that changes. Yeah.
Yes. Put it on the back. Yeah, otherwise this would be nutty, just wastelanding your stuff.
Bottom.
Okay.
All right, Roland goes to the right side of the Undercity this time, Scry 2, and the plane situation was corrected. It was put onto the battlefield. It goes on the battlefield with Beseju.
So. Good. All right. Yeah. Attacks.
I'm taking 6.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Yep.
Or here.
Yep.
6.
Yep.
Second main.
Yep.
Yeah. Go ahead and play this.
Ooh, that's a good draw.
Let's go.
All right, another white plume entering. Roland thinking about either a goad or a treasure.
You have nothing to goad of mine. I don't have any creatures.
I want a treasure.
Sure.
Yeah.
If you want to goad.
No,
I mean,
if I go goad, I can get to
I
archives.
see. I see.
Yeah, Roland thinking about goad there just to switch sides of the dungeon for
I'm going to
rooms 4 and 5, but
cast-
instead going for a treasure. Crop rotation looks like it's about to hit the stack.
I'm going to cast. One sec. Sorry, I need to figure. I'm gonna cast a crop out. I'm just thinking what land I want to crop out away. 1 second. This way. I'm gonna crop right away on green source. Sure.
All right, crop rotting away the green source is Dominic. And getting another Cloudpost. So each Cloudpost now can produce 4 mana with 4 locusts on the battlefield.
Alright.
Tap. Yep. Only one, because you haven't completed the dungeon. Oh, because 2 of them. Yeah. Yep. Draw.
Yeah, 2 White Plume triggers hit the stack there, untapping the 2 attackers from Roland's turn.
Pass to you.
Ayavugan comes in for Dominic, and the next room for Roland is to make a skeleton. 4-1 with Menace, there it is. A little bit of a cluttered board, but I think we have it under control. 2 White Plumes, Elite Spellbinder, Touch Spirit Realm has removed that Reclaimer you see floating up in the top center of your screen. A treasure, a skeleton, and Roland is 1 room away from the last room of the Undercity. So attacking now for 9.
Taking 9.
I'm gonna green song for 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And
Yeah. Can't be counted.
pass it over to you.
I'm going to
All right, so we're going to probably see Ayavugan tutor for something nasty here.
I have to think what I want. Sorry. So I'm at 8. How many permanents?
Ayavugan is tutoring.
Not these guys.
Those don't count. But
1, 2, 3, 4, 5,
I
6,
don't
7, 8,
think Dominic would have all his dust, right? All his dust wouldn't be bad here. Oh wait, you can't get all his dust with Ayavugan, right? Never mind.
and the next one is the Throne of the Dead.
Or can you? I forgot.
Okay.
I should know. I was an Eldrazi Tron player.
Then I'm gonna grab a Walking Ballista.
All right, Dom V correcting me. I only gets creatures. Yeah. All right, Walking Ballista gets searched for and found by Ayavugan.
Yep, it's colorless creature.
colors creature.
Yeah.
Nice.
All right, there it is, explained by the players.
Hits.
It hits.
I want them to kill Ronald with a Ballista for 20 that way, because all the other stuff is gone. Okay.
Alright, so
So I untap. Those guys all untap.
I'll untap these 2 floating.
Yep.
All right, untapping the 2 White Plumes, using their respective abilities.
Glimmer Post.
Playing another Glimmer Post, that'll be gain 5. Not too bad. Each Cloudpost now makes 5 mana. So 17 mana on the board here for Dominic.
So Ballista for 8.
Take it.
Before damage.
Ballista for 8 will hit the board.
To activate Shepherd. So make it 5/5.
Yep. 13.
20.
So you go after that.
So these all tap for 5 each.
Untap.
15, 16,
Trigger.
17.
So
Ballista for 8.
Flips.
do you need to tap 17?
I don't. I guess I could leave this
Yeah,
untapped,
yeah,
I
yeah,
guess,
yeah.
but
Okay.
I don't have anything that's going to
Okay,
give
so 16.
Yes. I guess you're right, though. I should leave it.
All right, so Dominic accidentally tapped an extra mana, but X is 8. And Walking Ballista is an 8/8. Learn to Love is here in the chat. What's up, Rich? So now we might see Walking Ballista try to shoot a bunch of stuff here. So shooting the skeleton to start. 4/1 Menace Skeleton knocked out.
Him? And
Shooting the Spellbinder. The 2 White Plumes remain as far as creatures on Roland's board. And Roland will end step Solitude, it looks like.
I'll take 2.
okay, so with that trigger on the stack, I'm going to shoot. Damn, that was good.
Solitude is hard cast as well, by the way.
Is there any
Ponder,
reason?
second spell?
Yeah, I guess you like
so
it, but I
nine
don't care
for the first
about
one.
that.
Heflo says, hey, Chris, enjoying your content on YouTube. Nice to catch you live. I'm happy you're here. This is the real show, everybody.
Yeah.
And I will
All right, the 2 White Plumes get knocked out. Solitude will stick on the table. And Roland will enter the last room of the Undercity here on Upkeep.
And then ponder resolves.
Alright, so we got.
Looks like Archon of Emeria. Is that another White Plume? A Solitude? And I can't tell what card is above City of Traders. Can't quite tell what that is. Is that a Palace Jailer? I don't know. Okay, Palace Chiller.
I will swing for 4.
So Palace Chiller will allow Roland to become the Monarch. Archon of Emeria is not as interesting right now.
7.
Link says, walked up and said, I love the channel to you at JerseyCon. Glad to catch a live stream. Yes, it was very nice to meet both Link and all the other people that came up to me and shared some nice compliments about this channel at SEGCon. It was really awesome meeting all of you. It was like the first time I went to a convention after the channel grew quite a bit, and it was nice. So thank you for doing that, and it was nice meeting you.
They shovel into the library, not
Shuffles
just
into the
Oh,
other.
okay.
My turn.
And then I will.
All right, so Palace Jeller has entered. Roland shuffling the library before draw step. Roland is now the Monarch.
Interesting take. Probably a good one.
Now. Oh, God.
I'll attack him for 3.
I take 3, and you gain.
Activate this to
I will go to my end step and then
Yep.
drop the water.
full green and bounce this to my hand.
All right, Roland draws from the Monarch. So the walking ballista mowed down 4 creatures, but Dominic's still not out of the jam here. Let's see what the follow-up is.
Activate the eyes.
Sure.
Activating the Eye of Ugin once again. The Palace Jeller has hexproof until Roland's next turn. It's a 5/5. Roberts, thank you for the resub. 8 months for Roberts. Thank you, thank you.
Yes. Yes.
Emrakul, the Promised End. Wow.
And he's gonna cost
Oh, I love that card.
creatures, that's 2. Instant, that's 3. And land, that's -4. And then -2 from this, so he's gonna cost 7.
It's going to cost 7.
Yeah.
All right. Dominic has enough mana for it.
And
Okay. It's flying as well?
it has flying, yep, and trample.
Alright.
And protection from instants, but not solitudes.
Protected from instants, but not solitudes. Dominic points out. So, paying enough mana for it. There's Emrakul, the Promised End. And its trigger, I'm assuming, will just resolve. And we'll see some mind slavering happen here, I think.
Pass to you.
Okay, so you take control my entire turn?
Yeah, it's like a mind slaver, but then you get another turn after it, so it's not quite a. It's like a shittier mind slaver.
That's good.
Whoa! Yes, apparently Roland did not have a Solitude, exactly. Force of Phil says there are 3 cards in Magic with protection from instants. Hex Drinker is one of them. What's the third?
Shuffle.
Isn't there a sticker that gets protection from instants, or am I imagining it? I know. Stickers, everybody. Some of you get upset.
Pass to you.
Iganjo comes in. Chromox.
Let's go with Tamer Priest.
Sure.
Containment Priest gets put into exile. Here's Chalice. X is 1 once again. Cloudpost pass for Dominic.
Archon of Mary?
Archon of Emeria. All right.
Vesuva, copying Cloudpost. Pass to you.
All right. Vesuva copying Cloudpost. So 2 locusts on the battlefield now for Dominic. The mana is already building up pretty fast. Archon of Emeria will be mildly annoying.
Maze of It.
Maze of Ith is a good one. All right, some Some drama. We're going to see a battle here in game 3.
Oh, that comes
Oh,
in
you're
one
right, you're right, you're right, you're right.
Oh, so you just off frame.
Yes, it does enter tapped.
Ponder? Ponder.
Second main.
Yep.
I just drew poorly against Delvin, but sure.
Thalia, Guardian of Thraben, comes in. Yeah, at first the players missed that Maze enters tap, but they got it.
Expedition map.
Delver.
Oh no!
All right, Dominic throws an Expedition map right into the Chalice. Passes the turn.
Yep.
Alright, this might speed it up.
So badly.
I assume we're going to see one creature get mazed here.
I'll maze the Archon.
Here's the Archon. Alright, so take 2.
Yep.
Second main. We'll do 1, 2, 3. Go into the dungeon.
Sure.
All right, White Plume Adventurer hits, and Roland has entered the Undercity once again here in game 3, and we'll search for a plains. So, with the option to add counters to a creature, Dominic does have a maze for the biggest creature, but the trap and 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 power currently on the board. Roland has a clock that Dominic will have to figure out how to navigate.
Cast a Hill Sentinel.
Yep.
I'll put the summoning 6 stuff on this side.
Yeah.
Yep.
All right, Thalia taps.
Ivugan.
Ugin enters.
Fine. Walking Ballista for 2.
All right, Walking Ballista for 2 is something. It's not that exciting, but it is something. At the end of your turn, thank you for 500 bits. I appreciate that. Thank you, thank you.
Let's go ahead and
So I'll use this. This. I'll cast Visionary. So nothing floating right now. Okay. It's a ward.
All right, Roland thinking about which creature to give 2+1 counters, taking the initiative here. Puts them on the Archon. So Archon will be a target for Mazavith, most likely.
you go to attacks.
Yep. I'm going to activate Maze on Archon, and I'll shoot 1 at Thalia, and I'll take 3 and make it green.
All right, so getting rid of Thalia. We'll slow the clock a little bit here, taking 3 from the White Plume. White Plume will be able to untap itself on upkeep. Udoc, thanks for the 88 bits. Thank you. Thank you, thank you. Yeah, the Containment Priest is in exile. It was imprinted on Chromox that you see in the top center of your screen. Sorry if that was confusing.
Yep, that's untapped. Caracas and
Caracas tapped, okay. A 1/1 Walking Ballista. Has the mana to add 1 counter to it currently with 2 Cloudpost. The Vesuva is a copy of Cloudpost. Maze can target the Archon. Roland just trapped here.
will maze the Archon.
Okay.
Cradle for turn. Yep.
I'm gonna pump the ballista to 2.
What's combat? Yep. So attack for 6.
I'll block.
One of them doesn't matter.
All right, just blocking here with Walking Ballista.
Okay, I'm gonna shoot you for 2.
Okay, you can just take the.
Shooting Roland for 2. So Dominic will stay at 6.
Pass turn.
Ponder.
Yep.
All right, White Bloom will untap itself on upkeep, and Dominic running low on time.
That's not it. I'll play a Cloudpost. Made that a while ago. I'll pass to you.
All right, so another Cloudpost comes in for Dominic. So the Vesuva, that's a copy of Cloudpost, makes 3 locusts, and then you can each make 3 mana. But just passing the turn, Eye of Ugin activated ability is live now for Dominic. Another White Plume enters for Roland, and now we'll enter the last room of the Undercity. Let's see what Roland finds.
So
Looks like a Seasoned Dungeoneer is in there, and it's been pulled to the front of the pile and selected immediately. I didn't even get to see the rest of the pile. There may have also been a Palace Jailer or Solitude in there. The Seasoned Dungeoneer is chosen. So, going back into the room, first room, after taking the initiative once again with Seasoned Dungeoneer, Roland finds a Plains. And the trap room is now 2 slots away.
The Archon.
okay, so this is going to explore.
Yep.
The White Plume will now explore. Reveals a Lotus Petal on top. It'll get dumped into the graveyard. White Plume will get a counter. The maze is used, and Dominic's down to 2. You can hear me off screen pointing out that maze untaps the creature.
Oh yeah, sorry, the Archon's untapped. I don't think it matters, but
Going to.
you already cast one of the White Plumes, right? Okay.
I'm just wondering if I should play later.
Yeah. I think I'm either ripping a green source here or this game's over.
All right. So not activating the Eye of Ugin.
No green source?
Going for Thespian stage, and we see the hand here. All right, so a lot of green cards in hand in the end of the game, unfortunately for Dominic.